Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today is a pretty exciting one because I can close out my second month of my budgeting journey pretty much, and the last month of the year, so it's my December budget closeout. Yeah, and I think I have a bit to do, so come with me and we'll hop right into it. So, alright. Let's see. Okay, at first I'm going to start with the income, and this is pretty easy for December, I would say. The income one was 1,000 euros, and this stayed the same as I budgeted for this, so that's good. Same for the second income, which was 265 euros, and the third income was 445. This is also what I've budgeted for. And then I am not pretty sure if I budgeted for this, but yeah, I should have. We'll see it if I sum it up. Then I know the number 350. And exactly. So to sum it up, it's 1,000 plus 265 plus 455 plus 350 is 2,070 euros, and this is the total number I know. So this is the number I used for the whole month of December, not September, what's wrong? Alright, and I color code this as usual in green because this is money I can work with. Okay. Then we go on to the next thing, which are my fixed expenses. And for rent, I had to pay, no, I have to sum it up, it's 565 for rent, electricity and internet. Yeah, so that stayed the same. Then for Netflix it was 13.99, but I rounded up and it was 14 euros. Audible, same, it's 10.99, but I rounded up 11 euros. Apple Cloud, again 2.99, but I will write down 3 euros. I don't like to wrap my mind around those cents. I always round up if it's like close to the next number, and I will write down the specific number if it's like 75 cents or something like that, but not 99 cents. That's too much for my mind, at least. Alright, uni course is 262 euros. And my first savings plan is 100 euros per month, and the second one is 200 euros per month. And dog insurance is 20 euros per month. So, let's calculate this. It's 565 plus, so just so you see, 14 plus 11 plus 3 plus 262 plus 100 plus 200 plus 20, 1,175. 1,175 euros. And this stayed all throughout the month the same. Or this stayed the same throughout the month. I don't know. Sometimes I mix up the word order for English and German, so please excuse that. I think, yeah, I will color code this in orange. Okay, so yeah, so fixed expenses is fine. This is what I've budgeted for, so this is pretty much what I've planned. Oh, I forgot to write down the debt at the beginning of the month. This is important. 1,671 and 23 cents. I will color code this in red, so just that I know. All right, let's go on to the next part, which is the variable expenses. And I like this from last month, so I wrote down like a column for what I've planned to spend, or what I gave myself to spend, and then I did 4 columns for each week. And I will write this down. I pulled those numbers from the closeouts I made each week, so this is also why I like to close out each week, just so I have it easier at the end of the month. Easier, more easy, I know. I don't know. Care. For care I planned with 20 euros. For free time I've planned to use 80 euros. Groceries I gave myself 240 euros. Eating out 120. And emergency 40 euros. So in total, this should be 20 plus 80 plus 240 plus 120 plus 40 is 500 euros. So 500 euros is what I've planned to spend on the variable expenses. As you may have noticed from my other videos, those 5 categories are only my wallet categories, so I carry around the money in my wallet and spend it on a like everyday basis. And the other money I use, which is left, which I also budget for, goes into my cash envelopes, so I have pretty much a zero-based budget at the end of the month. Alright, so for week 1, I've spent 5 euros for care. For free time I've spent 20. For groceries I spent 60. For eating out I've spent 30. Yeah, 30. And for emergency I've spent 10. So this should be pretty much, those are the numbers I had at each week. I'm sorry. 5 plus 20 plus 60 plus 30 plus 10 is 125. Yeah, so this is the biggest amount I can spend each week in those categories without pulling money out of the cash envelopes or stuff. Okay, so for week 2, I spent 5 in care, pretty much the same as in week 1, 20, 60, 30, and 10. So it's 125 at the end. And then for week 3, I spent nothing in care, 20 euros for free time, 15 for groceries, 20 euros for eating out, and 0 euros. I did not need my emergency money. Yeah, so that's okay, so that's 20 plus 40, 15 plus 20, 80, 15, 80, 15, and for week 4 it's 5 euros, 20 euros, 30 euros, and 0 in this department, and 5 euros here. So that's 60 euros for week 4. Now this is pretty much easy calculation. So it's 5, 10, 15 in total for this one, for the care category. Then 20, 40, 60, 80, so it's completely used. Then 60, 120, 150, 190, 15. 190, 15. Then 30, 60, 80, 80 in total for eating out, which is, yeah, it's alright, but pretty much those first 2 weeks were the Christmas markets, heavy Christmas market eating. So yeah, that was great, I would say. 10, 20, 25, 25 for emergency. So in total I did spend 15 plus 80 plus 190, 15 plus 80 plus 25 is a total of 390, 15. 390, 15. And I will color code this. Orange. Okay, so then we can come to almost the last part, the total budget, where I want to have a look at the total numbers. So the income minus the fixed expenses minus the variable ones should be what I'm going out of this month. So it's 2,070 euros for the income, minus 1,175 euros for the fixed expenses. Then I have to always remember I have 2 variable expense categories. Pretty much I have the 390, 15, and then I have the money I put into my cash envelopes, which were 395 in total. So I will color this in green, and then we will see what this comes out to. So I have 2,070 euros minus 1,175 as my fixed expenses, minus 390, 15 as one variable category, or my wallet categories, minus 395, which makes a total of 109 euros 85, and this is a plus 109 euros 85 cents as a plus. And then this is special this month, I have to take out money again, which was 67.62. This is already taken out for something else throughout the weeks, like if I yeah, had to pay for something else. You can find it pretty much in my weekly closeouts throughout the month, but in total it was 67.62. And I will color this again in this color. So then I have $109.85 minus 67.62, and that's a total of $42.23, which is good because this is pretty much the money that I'm left with. And now we can move on to the last part with it, which is the debt at the end of the month. And at the beginning of the month it was 1,671.23 euros. And now I can, yeah, so now I have minus 42.23 minus 11 extra euros. This is also coming out of the weekly closeouts. So I had a buffer in one of the week's categories, which was in the last week of December, and I did not spend those 11 euros buffer. It's from the groceries part, but I already budgeted for them that they were spent. So in this case, this money goes to paying off my debt. And then this makes 1,671.23 minus 11 minus 42.23. 1,618 euros. 1,618 euros. So this is still a red number, but a smaller red number than it was at the beginning of the month, which I'm pretty happy about. So this is my December budget closeout. I hope you liked it. I hope it was in some way helpful and you could take something from it. If you did, let me know down below in the comments what it was. If you want to know anything else, write a comment down below as well, and I try to answer it. And otherwise, I thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. It's also Paula Budgets. And maybe visit my Etsy shop. It's also Paula Budgets. So thanks for watching, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye bye!